Welcome to the Inside Scoop with Joanne and Kelly. Now, consider this short chat a friendly Friday bonus where they will share the inside scoop on some of their favorite things in the creative world. From fashion, travel, art, and product recommendations. Inquiring minds get ready because Joanne and Kelly are happy to share.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Inside Scoop. Today we are talking about artists we love. And this is going to be part one of a many series of artists we love because our list is very long. So as you guys know, we are huge fans of original art. And sadly, this kind of became a later in life passion for both of us because it really wasn't until we met our friend Donna Krueger at DK Gallery in Marietta, Georgia, who really just helped us to not be intimidated by art galleries and really art in general. So we have over the last, would you say 15 years, become big collectors of art, big and small in our own homes. And we advocate for original art in all of our design projects. So as we've discussed many times in many shows, art is for everybody. You know, you'll always remember the place and time where a piece spoke to you and you made that leap and you purchased it. So,
and a lot of times when traveling, you know, to buy a piece, like we love to buy art from the people on the streets that are just there painting. I have some of my favorite pieces are, you know, in Italy, just walked up to the guy and they're usually super inexpensive. But yeah, it just creates the memories and it's just something that when you look at it, it's just beautiful and makes you happy.
I think it's the single most important detail in a home for making a house a home. You know, if I was to advise somebody as a designer, it's at the top of the list of importance. So let's dive into some of our favorites.
This is just a small sampling.
Yes.
Okay, Whitney Stoddard. Whitney is out of Charleston, South Carolina. Her art is so unique. She uses tea-stained paper, and I guess it's from the Charleston Tea Plantation.
It is.
And it's simple, but how she manages to make them so unique. It's literally women's faces with like these cool hairdos, like these black puffy hairdos.
Old school, old timey.
Yeah. And she makes them in all different sizes. They have cool lips and eyes. And but then recently she also started doing colorful ones. So her Instagram is at Whitney Stoddard Art. It has 2 Ds. And you will see so many great pieces. I have a little in my gallery.
I don't have one yet. I need one. Hey, Whitney. Hers sell out really quickly. So my advice would be for her, well, actually for all the women that we're going to talk about, and I just realized they're all women, is get on their newsletter list for releases, especially for Whitney, because they sell out really quickly. And she'll announce on Instagram when she has a new release. She just had one. So, but she's just amazing. The next one is Kim Schuessler. We have talked about her before on the show. I have a huge girl crush on her. She was my very first piece of original art. My husband drove to Charlotte, North Carolina to the Shane Gallery and bought me this big piece for Mother's Day. And I want to say back then, this piece was like $5,000 or something. It was a huge deal for us. And it's in my family room. And I always say, like, when I'm in the nursing home, that one piece comes with me. So her style is if you're watching us on YouTube, the one that Russ is showing right now, I actually commissioned her for my lake house. And it just reminded me of my girls and I kind of old style and bathing suits.
Those are all 3 young girls, honey.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm the one in the middle, a little more conservative. The other 2 are cute little bikinis, not me. But her style is very whimsical. And Russ, yes, show this one. This is one I'm obsessed with. It sold. I couldn't get my hands on it. Probably couldn't afford it anyway, but I'm just obsessed with this one.
It's interesting because there's so much different kind of art, but hers, there's something about it
nobody can touch
that nobody can do. It just, you look at it and I don't know how to describe it.
It's playful and whimsical, but very sophisticated at the same time.
Yeah, the colors are great. Just the people. It's just one of those.
I'm obsessed. So she used to live in Atlanta, and but now she spreads her time between Puerto Rico and New York City. So I'm hoping she comes back to Atlanta or maybe even Charleston at some point because she loves Charleston. So
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. She's a good one to follow.
Yep.
And then a new one that we've
Mhm.
found is Anna Benefield. And she does, well, I love coastal birds. That's
Yes.
kind of like my big thing. And she does other things, but she does a lot of coastal birds. And she does them using like paper collage. And
Yes.
actually, if you follow her on Instagram, she'll kind of show you step by step how she does it. It's really cool. And so I love these roseate spoonbills because they're that beautiful pink and they've got
Oh,
that
look at that.
crazy
Oh,
little,
it's so
they've got
pretty.
that bill, that mouth that's so cool. So we ended up finding her at the Trinity Spotlight on Art.
Yep.
And then she she's in our area. She's in Sandy Springs. So I don't have a piece yet, but I'm hoping to have one.
Yes. I would love one too. So I just love that. I love that she's a naturalist, but that yet she's an artist, and it's just beautiful.
Another thing that she does, because not all artists frame their things, for her smaller pieces, and this is what we saw at the Trinity School, she has some of these beautiful kind of scalloped lucite frames, which just make them, I don't know, just kind of fun to use in a bookshelf if you don't want a huge one. So yeah, she's become one of my new favorites.
So she's on Instagram at Anna, ANNA, Benefield, and it's BENI Field Art, Anna Benefield Art. And I didn't say that Kim is Kim Schuessler Art on artist, Kim Schuessler Artist. And you spell her last name SCHUESSLER. So look them up on Instagram as well.
Okay. Vicky Sides.
Love you, Vicky.
Vicky, we have
she's
met.
Watching. I know she's watching this.
At Scott Antique Market.
Yes.
She is one of the nicest, most humble artists we know. She does a lot of black and white, a lot of brown and white. She does leaves and very kind of botanical looking things, but they're so simple, but they're beautiful. And when she's at Scott Antique Market, she's kind of playing around with the paints right there. And so I definitely have quite a few of these. And she's kind of fun too. She'll have a basket of things that she sells for like $20, things that she just plays with that she doesn't think are really a big deal, but they are.
They are.
And her stuff framed in really kind of ornate gold frames looks really good.
Stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, she is definitely a favorite, and she is V-Sides, V-S-I-D Sides Art.
V-Sides Art, yeah.
At V-Sides Art.
She does not show at any galleries. That Kim and Whitney and Anna. Actually, is Anna in a gallery? I think she might sell all on her own.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Kim and Whitney they sell on Instagram, but they sell through galleries. Vicky does not. You have to visit her at Scott's Antique Market here in Atlanta, but she also ships. So like if you see, I've seen things that she's posted on Instagram and I couldn't get to the show, and I'll be like, Vicky, put that in the mail for me, please. And she's just amazing. She's always experimenting. Like every month we go to Scott's, she's got something new. Yeah. A lot of mixed media, paper collage, kind of like
the
Anna,
faces,
but in a different way.
The faces are kind of cool that she does. Very simple, but really good.
Yeah, and great prices. Very reasonable.
Yes, very
reasonable. Start your collection with Vicky. And then lastly, I have another girl crush on Jill Holland. Jill grew up in Texas. She now lives in Montana, and she's just, her art. I've put many in our projects, and it's the birds that get me. Russ is going to show them on the screen. Yeah. She does these beautiful landscapes with these kind of swallow birds that to me is just very ethereal, very spiritual.
The skies are
I'm
beautiful.
Just obsessed. I don't have a piece of hers yet, but I will at some point. And what's interesting about her is look at the one on if you're watching on YouTube, like this is my all-time favorite kind that she paints. It's a kind of it's like a marsh, coastal landscape marsh with the birds up in the, I can't take it. But she runs a 5013C called Atlas and Arrow. And she raises money, a portion of everything she sells, all of her art goes towards global efforts in support of widows and orphans throughout the world. So her nickname is Mama Africa. But I just love that about her. It's I think artists are very, very interesting people.
Well, they're very empathetic.
Yes.
And they're very soulful, I feel like. They're a little bit of a different breed
Mhm.
of person.
Absolutely. It's kind of like when Boy said in our last episode that if you meet somebody and they love plants, then they're a keeper. I
Yeah.
think that artists have that same kind of just, it's all here. It's really, really good. So, and funny that we selected all women, but
It just
that's what
turned
we
out
do.
that way.
That's what
it just
we do.
turned out that way.
Yeah. So that is the inside scoop on our favorite artists. So please go follow them now. Have a great day.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for joining Joanne and Kelly for this fun sidebar chat. We hope you learned a thing or two and will share with your friends. Listen to the Inside Scoop every other Friday and feel free to reach out to them anytime at Kandrac-Kole.com.